Hello class, good morning, how are you doing? God bless you. Class, today I want to tell for the fourth bachelor degree that we should keep on working, that we shouldn't stop to work in house, to work here, to work in my house, just preparing the content for you. Class, for the fourth bachelor degree today, as of April 14, 2020, I want to share you some type of topics, some type of page on your student book. Class, today the topic is conditional for advice and suggestions. So as you can see class, the topic is located on page 32 and 33. If you are going to notice, to look in your book, zero conditionals, first conditionals, and second conditionals. What do I mean? Spanish serían condicionantes, class. Don't forget that we are in English class and we shouldn't speak English. So, zero conditionals, first conditionals, second conditionals, como condicionantes. How can we use and what happened? How can we apply this type of grammar contents? Class, every time we are going to use zero conditional for general advice. So that's why our book focuses on advice and suggestions. Don't confuse and don't forget. So zero conditional every time we are going to use when to give general advice. So, or recommendations, general recommendations, you know. Every time we are going to use if plus simple present and simple present. That's the pattern, that's the structure, and how to use this one. Okay, notice the first examples. If you want to pass this test, you have to study. So then, class, if giving you advice, that's why it's advice. If you want to pass this test, you have to study. It's general advice of general recommendations. Every time we are going to use this pattern, if plus simple present and simple present. That's the example, and I want you to write more example in your notebook. Class, do 5 more ideas in your notebook concerning about zero conditional. I recommend you the platform for Richmond. Open your book, in your book there is the key, there is your code. You can apply for platform or you can work in your student book, of course, and you can use your workbook. Okay, go ahead. The second topic. First conditional. Which one is the difference between zero conditional and first conditional? Every time the structure that we are going to use is if plus present simple and will. Notice that here we have to use will as a future result or future situation and possible situation in the future. We are going to use first conditional to give advice in possible or likely situation. You know, impossible or likely situations. Likely, that means probably, situación, right? Probably in the future, possible. So, how can we use and how can we apply? Notice, if plus present simple and will. And here, present simple, okay. Examples. If, that the conditional. If you really try the piano, you will. Likely situation to the future. Possible situations to the future. You will play in Londres Opera. Okay? You will play in Londres Opera. So then, that's will here and does appear will here for the future and possible situation. That's the difference between zero and first conditional. Okay. What happened? What about second conditional class? Notice zero conditional, first conditional, and second conditional. To emphasis or focus on advice and suggestions. So then, here in the second conditional, we have to use if plus past simple and would. So then, to give advice or make suggestions in an unlikely situations. So what do I mean unlikely situation? Improbable situation. It's impossible, right? Okay, examples. If people, so notice, if people wanted to hear a good joke, they would go to a comedy club. So what do I mean? Why do we use past simple and would? Because it's unlikely situations, improbable situación. You know, class. So then, si la gente hubiera querido, improbable, hubiera querido, no quisieron, improbably, right? Impossible. If people wanted to hear a good joke, they would go to a comedy club. So then, si la gente hubiera querido escuchar un bonito chiste, debieron haber ido a, they would go a un club de comedia. No fueron, they didn't listen a good joke. So then, that's why it's the second conditional, in which one we have to focus on unlikely situation. So then, notice the difference. Zero conditional, first conditional, and second conditional. So class, I recommend you to work in your notebook and please do 5 more ideas using zero conditional, do 5 more ideas using first conditional, and 5 more examples using second conditional. Class, I recommend you to read your book. Don't stop to read. Never you give up. Try to study, try to read your book. See you in the next month. Bye-bye. Thanks so much. God bless you.